Hello world, Perez Hilton, as my shirt says, joined by the legendary Trisha Paytas.
Hot mess, according to you.
Air quotes, because I use that term affectionately.
Oh, I love it. I call myself that.
I interviewed you a couple of years ago now, and when we did that afterwards, you told me you were going to be doing Celebrity Big Brother UK.
Disaster.
Perez can keep his secrets, though.
Yes, I'm surprised.
Of course, I wouldn't betray your confidence like that. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
I think like a good interview is kind of like sex. You got to start with foreplay.
Okay.
Okay. Instead of just getting straight to the anal.
Oh, that hurts.
Okay. Just a couple of hours ago, I don't know if you saw it, Tati uploaded a new video.
Oh.
Did you see it?
No, but I'm like, that's so great about being in drama right now is like that drama overrides mine, so it's great.
I know.
Except for you, I slide under the radar. Everyone else like, oh, who cares about Trish? You should get Tati on here.
Well, one of the things that I really respected and believed about what she said in her new video is, you know, if I really wanted to throw James under the bus, I would have been everywhere because she'd gotten so many interview requests and she's done none. So I respect that. Do you have any thoughts or takeaway about that whole drama?
Ooh, I don't know. I don't. You know what? I see all sides to it. I feel bad for James a little bit. I mean, I don't know the extent of the truthness. I don't know anything about anything, so I kind of feel bad because I know what it's like to get barraged with hate, like that you have to like literally disappear. Like that's so scary. But at the same time, like I also know
You've never disappeared though.
I know. Always back like a cockroach.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you've ever taken what's the longest break you've ever taken?
Like Celebrity Big Brother, like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
No, but you know, I wanted to because the whole internet hates me right now. Like, I feel like I should, but also like need to make money, so.
All right, well, let's get right to it then.
Okay, yeah, but that's it. I mean, I like Tati. I don't know what she said in her video today, but like.
Well, I'll
Okay.
sum it up for you all because this video is more important than me making a reaction video to the Tati one.
Wow.
My thoughts on the Tati video are, I believe a lot of what she said, but also she made herself judge and jury. You know, she said, oh, somebody needed to tell him these things, and I get that. She could have told him privately if she really felt so motherly towards him. The reason that she did it on YouTube and made a big video about it, I think, was for selfish personal reasons, for views, for money, for her brand, and also for good. I think it was both. I believe her and I also don't believe her at the same time. It's like I'm a little skeptical, but I could tell she's a good person, and I believe a lot of what she's saying. So that's my takeaway on that. So
I also think maybe she's trying to make a clean cut from him because that's kind of what I was.
In the video, she said she reached out to him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, because I'm always like, well, you know what? I always think I'm making a clean cut. Like when I did my David video, I was like, I'm going to make a clean cut from like Tim and Jason. And then I was like, oh, like, hi, I miss you. Yeah. So
I don't think you could do anything with a clean cut.
No, I know. They have to block me. Literally, I have to get blocked. Story of my life. So I don't even know how you even invited me to your home.
I know.
God, you trusted.
Let's talk about this. This was very simple. You did not ghost me, but you have in the past.
Yeah, I ghost everybody.
She has in the past.
I ghost everybody. My mother, I ghost on the weekly. I ghost.
I think last year reached out to you, said, hey, I'd love to do something with you, but with a professional camera guy and something better. And she never responded. So the fact that you A, responded, and B, actually showed up today, I'm still a little bit in shock.
Yeah, same.
All right.
I know. I just tell people all the time that but I've always said this. I'm like literally the worst friend. I've literally ghosted like Shane last year, and I felt so bad about it because that's like my friend. He was like waiting at a restaurant for me to show up, and like
I saw that in your video, but you wouldn't name him. You just outed him.
Well, but you know what? Like a true, like I honestly, like this whole thing is so crazy. Like as a true friend would understand. Like I was going through something, and even though I didn't tell him at the time, like I was like,
you're always going through something.
I am, but like no, not always. Like today, I'm healthy, I'm happy, so I'm coming to Perez.
Well, there's so much drama, and you mentioned hate, but I actually want to start off somewhere else. This past weekend, you posted an hour-long video, and in that you confessed something that I think there might be some skeptics, but I truly believe you. You said that you were put on an involuntary psychiatric hold. I'll lay it out there. I don't think that is something that a person on YouTube would share if it's not true. Because what do you have to gain from...
Are people saying I'm lying?
I'm saying I thought that could be a possibility, but I believe you said the truth.
That would be like crazy to be like, hey guys, so for every boyfriend in the future, everybody in the future knows like, oh, she was... Why would I... That's the craziest thing
and
to lie
as you
about.
mentioned, this could potentially limit your work possibilities
100%.
in the future. Take me back to that. When did that happen?
February 5th, my 1 year anniversary with Jason. We started dating February 5th, 2018. We broke up February 5th, 2019, and I was in the mental hospital February 6th. But I was in the hospital February 5th that night.
Wow. Mm-hmm. And how long were you held for?
I was only held, well, you're supposed to be held for 72 hours, but I was released after 48.
Because they decided that you're okay enough.
Yeah.
Even though you tried to make a run for it.
Isn't that crazy? But that's how like messed up I was. I really did. And like also I mentioned all the people involved, Adam, Jason, David, that were all at the hospital. So like obviously if I was like lying, they'd be like, wow, this girl's crazy. You know what I mean? Like I'm obviously not gonna lie on someone who knows the truth. They were all there.
And were you drinking or doing drugs?
Yeah, I said that. I was pills and alcohol.
What pills?
Percocets. Half the bottle, like a lot, yeah.
Half the bottle?
There was maybe like a 3/4. Like, I have to be so careful to be like not lying. Maybe there was 3/4 of the bottle left. Maybe I had half of those 3/4. So whatever that math is.
Okay, I skimmed through that hour-long video. I watched it because this is fucking long.
It's long.
I never curse in my videos. Oh my god, I just cursed and I said something else. Okay,
I'm good at not cursing.
I know it was long. So you, did you have to have your stomach pumped?
No, so they did find it in my system, but it wasn't enough. Like honestly, and like I wasn't like I didn't even take them thinking like I'm going to do this. I'm going to kill myself. Like I was just thinking like I already had drinking alcohol that night, and then I took some pain to take some pain pills to take the pain away. So no, I didn't have a stomach pump, but I would say 10 pills. Is that a lot? I don't know.
That's a lot.
Maybe 8. I don't know. I didn't count them out. I don't know.
Well, it's good to know that was in February. How would you say things have been different since then? You've been going to therapy?
Like good therapy just recently, yeah.
Just recently.
Yeah.
And you've said it's been somewhat helpful?
Mm-hmm. This new guy, yeah, has been amazing.
You're sleeping, you're being social, you're exercising.
8 days sober.
8 days sober.
Mm-hmm.
You've really focused on your health a lot. You've lost a good amount of weight.
Yeah,
I could tell.
30 pounds.
30 pounds.
Since February.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm just trying to eat like better. When I'm not like filming like a drive-through videos for like my channel, I try and eat healthy.
Well, I don't think you've been doing as many mukbangs, have you?
I did one today, but I haven't been. But they do really well. Like the drive-through ones do well. So like I try and do like one a week. I
know. And I love. You see, this is what I do love about you. Like some people might think a lot of things, but I see a lot of myself in you, but not at the same time.
Yeah.
You can be extremely transparent. And then sometimes you can be melodramatic or even straight up lying.
Wait, what? Give me a lie, because I don't like this lying thing.
All right.
I one thing I kind of pride myself on is being like open. Like I couldn't be more.
Okay,
open
all right. Well, let's just get to the other drama then.
Okay.
All right.
Because I'm like, I don't know what I lie about.
Say these 2 words: Nikocado Avocado.
Nikocado Avocado?
Okay, because I don't think you've mentioned his name once.
I don't know really how to pronounce it. So
Nikocado Avocado.
Okay.
Say it again.
Nikocado Avocado. He's gonna love it. He's gonna use this. I did a cameo. I'm fucking those sound bites. Sorry, those sound bites just pop up everywhere.
Well, one lie, or alleged lie. Okay. He claims that you photoshopped DMs of his.
Swear on my mother. Like swear. Like I love Jesus. Like swear to Jesus Christ. I did. I didn't watch his video, so I'm like really unsure like what he showed.
You didn't watch his videos?
No, 100%.
But you watched the eye napper video.
Like the first half, like the first like 5 minutes, and I was like, oh, I can't. Like even Keemstar, who I like, I was like, I can't watch this video on me. And even yours, I like skimmed. And I'm like, okay, I can't do it. Like it's honestly like is like when you hear stuff like that, it's like really disheartening and frustrating. It's frustrating because like people just don't get it. Because I saw yours, and you're like, she is canceled. She is this. Like
I didn't say she was canceled. I just said, do people still care? I care enough to have you here.
And I don't care if people care. Oh no, you know what I have? This is what I was gonna bring up with you. You said that like Trisha put this out at bad timing. I wasn't trying to get like the views. Obviously if I was like, ooh, let me wait.
Everything is about getting the views.
I swear,
isn't it?
I swear, because he was on Tinder. I didn't want people. It was like my biggest thing is always something like cheating, right? And I always like am embarrassed. Like I'm always like the Tana thing that started this all, the threesome thing was embarrassing, and I hate being embarrassed. So like when people are like, he's on Tinder, he's messaging me, that's when I was like, okay, let me just like make this video.
We'll get back to Jason.
Okay.
We're not done with Nick though. Okay,
we
so
love that.
You deny photoshopping his DMs, which he claims you did.
And what did he say? That I deleted or I just changed the words?
No, he said that you took it out. Some of the things you wrote in between, from what I remember, that you took out some of the things you wrote in between to make it look like he was harassing you.
I mean, I owned up to literally all the DMs saying like, yeah, let's collab. Like, I got maybe next week works. Like, I literally owned up to all that. And like in the past, when people call me out for my Trump tweets, racist tweets, like immigrant tweets, I'm like the first.
You had racist tweets?
No, but it was something. I did a Trump video, a trolling Trump video, like years ago. Did you not know about this?
I knew about the Trump one, but I didn't know racist ones.
No, not racist, because you won't be on Celebrity Big Brother if you have racist tweets. There was people who photoshopped racist ones, but like they're calling the Trump like video racist because I said the thing about immigrants or whatever like that. And of course I'm like, that was like so stupid. I needed
you just did it for attention.
100%, as I did with like I've said stuff about like
as you do with like doing the Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Or the Shallow.
Yeah.
Which if people don't know who you are, they watch you, they think you're being serious doing the Lady Gaga song.
Right. And honestly, like I stopped going away from like stuff that would like hate on people. Like I don't want to like hate on like races or anything. I just don't want to do that because that's like not to feel good. But I used to do that, and so like of course I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm like an idiot. Like. You know what I mean?
So one of the other things that I see myself in you is, like you, oftentimes, I find it extremely difficult to say these two words. I'm sorry.
I apologize all the time. No difficulty at all saying I'm sorry.
Have you apologized to Nikocado Avocado?
I hold truth to this. I have no idea why people are like so frustrated by this.
Well, I feel like so many people, him and a lot of your fans, want to hear an apology.
But I'm not sorry. And also like, who wants someone to apologize for something they're not sorry for?
Okay. Can you acknowledge that ghosting him was rude?
I don't think it's rude. Here's the thing.
It's not rude.
Can I? No.
That is rude.
It's not.
It is.
Okay, I did like
it's straight up rude.
It's 100% not.
If it happened to you, you wouldn't like it.
I mentioned in a video yesterday, like I had a friend of 8 years that was in my videos, lived with me for like 2 months, literally never heard a peep from him again.
And you don't think that's rude?
He must
or hurtful or whatever you want to call it?
I mean, sure, it's like it's very like hurtful and weird, but like maybe he's going through something. Maybe he thought I was toxic. Maybe there's something like about me he doesn't like. I really don't question that when it comes to people. Like I really don't. Like I'm like
okay. So you're not sorry for ghosting him. He also showed video where you kept talking about his weight.
I didn't.
More than once. Okay. I saw the video. Do you regret that?
But he edited. So on the You Now, I was talking to, what was that guy? There's some drama channel, I forget his name. Oh, I forgot his name. And I literally say, he gained weight. And like, okay, so he got fat. So what? And he edited out the part where I'm like, so what? Like, because it doesn't matter. Like, I get fat. Like, people get fat. So what?
All
and
right.
I wasn't being like, wow, he got fat. That's where he cuts it. I'm like, no, he got fat. So what?
I went on Social Blade because I'm a curious George. And your numbers have gone down over the last week by a considerable amount. Yeah. Nothing James Charles, but clearly people have not loved your reaction, your response to all this drama. And his video has done very well. It's gotten like 2 million views. Yeah. How does that make you feel?
I mean, it like, honestly, this sounds awful, but I don't care because this is something that I am so like, I'm sorry, I felt harassed by him. Like he like kept going DM. And
well, like, why couldn't you just tell him, I've changed my mind? It would have been so simple.
I've done that with a YouTuber, and she has gone, still goes crazy. As soon as you say, hey, like I'm kind of don't want to do videos, like I don't want to make my channel your channel, they go nuts. And if you're scared, and if you're like a little like, I've never met him, I don't know him, like it's not like we have this personal relationship where I'm like,
he doesn't come across as scary to me.
He has this one video where he has like a knife threatening his like husband. Like, you know what I mean?
That's his husband. They're joking.
I mean, I don't know that. The thing is, here's the thing. Someone who like, I can show you the DMs. I show everyone. Like, if you DM someone obsessively, like so many times and they're not responding, like that's a red flag for me. If someone's like, can I come to your house? I'm like, no. You know, you're very trusting, but come to my house. I'm like, I don't let people come to my house. Like, you know what I mean?
I said I could also meet you anywhere, you know?
No, I don't mind going to people's houses. Like, yeah. I'm like, I know I'm an okay person. Like, I know I'm not like a crazy person, but you know, I don't trust people. Like, I'm like, no.
Okay.
I would let you come to my house. I trust you.
So to recap, you don't think ghosting Nikocado Avocado or anybody was rude.
I don't think it was
Would
rude.
you say it's unprofessional? You're a professional YouTuber.
I don't. I think if you're just uncomfortable with the situation, like, I'm sorry, that's like something I just hold. If you like, even a boyfriend that you've dated, like, people love to bring up like my relationships, and even if I dated a boyfriend for a year and one day he's just like, I'm done with you, blocked, and this has happened. I had a boyfriend of a year and a half, like, before this, that literally just blocked me, gave me no closure, didn't tell me why he was making out with someone else, like, no closure, and I was like,
was that
yeah. We love that. But you know, and the one before him too, like the actor guy too, like he was the same thing. He just completely blocked me and cut me off. Like,
were we seeing a pattern here? Why do you think people?
Sure.
Why do you think your exes do that? I mean, let's take it a step further.
No, I mean, I'm sure there is something wrong with me.
You're single at the moment, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're not dating anybody.
Mm-hmm. No.
I mean, I also see parallels of myself and you in that I would imagine for you, as it is for me, it's very difficult to date.
Yeah.
I would imagine you might need to date somebody who has no idea who you are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How would you even meet somebody? Are you on dating sites?
No, I was on there for like a day, and then I was like, no.
But you, unlike me, all I do is I wake up, I take my kids to school, I go to the gym, I come home, and I work. I don't really go out and about in the world that much.
I don't either.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
I was going to say, like, what are your opportunities to meet guys?
Yeah, that's the scariest part. That's so scary, because, like, you don't, you know? You can't. I don't meet guys.
So let's go to Jason. You regretted the video that kicked everything off. The one where you made some very loud noise, not just about him, but also about David Dobrik, who's a very, very popular YouTuber. You regret that video.
Yeah.
You do.
Mm-hmm.
Do you now? Well, I think you said this, but you know, maybe people didn't watch this. You, like me, also, you release a ton of content.
Right.
You release a lot of videos, so it's always hard to be fully caught up. The thing that maybe annoyed isn't the word, but well, it's I get you. I know you. It's like.
Yeah.
In addition to being a hot mess, you're a diva, right?
Maybe. What is that? Like how?
Meaning, you made that initial video many months ago that caused this firestorm because you weren't getting the attention you wanted when you wanted it from Jason. He was boarding a plane ride, right? A plane, and because they weren't willing to give you the attention right then and now, you felt you needed to make a video?
No.
No?
I constantly told them for the course of probably 8 months that I did not like the threesome jokes. I did not like that. They did 2 in that week. The first time I was like bawling my eyes out. It was a Tuesday and I was like crying. I was like, and Jason saw it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let it go. We had a music video. We had our anniversary. I'm like, I'm gonna let it go. The second time it happened was that Thursday night without me, and they were still making these jokes. And I was just like, and I confronted both of them through text, and they texted back. I'm like, and their responses were like, didn't think it was a big deal. Like, sorry. And then I was just like, I just couldn't take it anymore. It was so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing to have my boyfriend be like, if you get me to have sex with this 20-year-old, like, I'll buy you a Ferrari. Like, jokes or not, it was so mortifying to me. I was like, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, like, of course, like, I regret it because I ruined a really good relationship over a stupid joke, which I'm sure it was a joke, I'm sure, whatever. But it was just, it was ultimately embarrassing. And you know what? David's content has changed since then. He's all about now, like, buying people's cars and paying off tuitions. And he doesn't do sex jokes. And he doesn't do, like, well, hey, Jason, make out with this young person. Like,
he's probably trying to get more brand friendly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard it.
Smartly.
Yeah.
Smartly. Get that money.
Yeah, it's such a different vlog than when I was friends with him. I was like, wow, like, I wish this was, like, the David I knew when I
like to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, it seemed like Jason was really good for you.
Yeah. And
let's be real honest. Being a part of that crew would have been probably really good for your YouTube career too. And now you're not. Yeah.
Well, that just shows you. I truly, as much as people think I'm about views, I truly don't care. Of course, so many people be like.
Well, that's why I also see parallels because, like, hello, I had a friendship with Lady Gaga, and
right.
Where the F is that?
And all your friends, Katy Perry, you show that house party where they all come to your house, and it's like. I think with you it's hard because your job is drama.
Exactly.
I was friends with the drama channel, and because he makes so many videos about me, I can't be friends with him because it's like it does feel some sort of betrayal because yes, it's your job, but at the same time you're like, you're my friend, you should at least stick up for me even if I am in the wrong. So I think it's your job too, is like the drama.
That's why I don't even view myself as having celebrity friends anymore. Do you even have a relationship with Jason now?
No, not now. We did for months. It ended like last week.
Why?
My issue. I had an episode.
What happened?
I never even talk about it. It was honestly so awful, and that's why I'm like, I need to stop doing drugs. I need to stop drinking.
What drugs were you doing?
So many. Like, I was trying all these new drugs in, like, the past couple months.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Just didn't want to be me. I didn't want to be me. I thought if I was a different person, like, I don't know. I didn't want to be myself. It was weird. I've had, even though we were friends and talking every day, I was crumbling every day.
I have this theory about life that when you're in your 20s, you can do everything. But you're a 31-year-old now, Trisha Paytas.
I know. It's embarrassing.
We don't want to end up like Charlie or your role. You don't want to end up like Anna Nicole Smith. No, you don't. Don't even contemplate that. She's dead.
Chris Farley didn't care if he ended up like John Belushi.
Oh, stop it.
He said that. Adam Sandler said that. He honestly said, well, those people are he did a song about him. He's like, those people are my role models.
Have you said something like that to your therapist?
Yeah, that's the things that get you 5150. Look, here's the thing. I say that to like be lighthearted because here's the thing. I'm trying to get control of myself because I do want to live, but at the same time, I always tell people, hey, I always had a premonition I was going to die young, and I said if I die young, it adds to me. I mean, me is just now this like public character. It's like not even a person anymore. So I'm like, honestly, if that happens, I'm sure people would be happy. I know people would be happy. People write it all the time.
So you have no relationship with Jason. There was drama. I also can't believe in that video. Like, you even threw his ex under the bus, the mother of his children.
Ooh, that was bad.
Yeah.
That was bad. 100% bad. 100% bad. I got a shit end with that for sure.
You know, like, I understand your feelings, and your feelings are valid and true. But Jason is a 45-year-old man who is only now in his 40s finding success.
Right.
And making money.
Right, 100%.
And he's on David's tit, right?
Right.
David has the milk coming out. Mm-hmm. So he's an ultimate yes man. He will do whatever David wants, whenever David wants, make whatever jokes David wants. Yeah. You weren't able to understand that. And he's got kids to feed.
I understand that now. At the time I thought, oh, well, like, obviously, like, when you love someone, you're going to always, like, stick up for that person. But that's not the case with him. And that's okay. I always said that, too. I was like, honestly.
Well, his kids come before you. Even though, and that doesn't mean he didn't love you.
No. I'm talking about, like, the career. I was like, but like, now I see it all. I'm like, okay, yeah, he needs all this money and stuff like that, obviously. So I'm like, okay, he chose his career over me, which is, like, fine. People do that all the time. They're like, I can't have a relationship because I'm focusing on my career. That's fine. It's, like, that part is fine. And honestly, like, I'm getting that now. I just thought, you know.
So there was that initial drama, and Tana Mongeau, who is a drama queen herself, was somehow involved in that.
She really wasn't. I mean,
her name. She was the impetus for a lot of it. Are you friends with Tana?
She's always so nice to me. I've met her twice.
Just twice?
Mm-hmm. We have the same manager.
You've never collaborated with her? Mm-hmm. You have the same manager. Mm-hmm. But she was with your manager first?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Do you think there was drama when he started repping you? You think she got jealous? I
don't think so. She's always so nice, like literally overtly nice. She'll come up to me and be like, oh my God, I'm obsessed with you. I love you. Like, she's always like so nice.
Do you feel like she's trying to be you? That she's like the younger you?
Yeah. I mean, that would be flattering for me to say, like, yes, she's the younger me. But I mean, no, she's way more successful than I ever was at 21. With like a MTV reality show, she gets way more views. She's way more poppin'. I'm like not even there yet. I'm still at 30. I'm 31. I'm doing it.
She's popping, but I don't ever know if she'll really ever be that level, because all the drugs and this and that too with her. But look, she's been able to achieve a lot.
Yeah.
And she's got, although I don't even know if it's going to be really on MTV. It might just be for the MTV YouTube channel.
I think a lot of those shows are. I know Jason's is digital for Comedy Central, which is still cool. No shade.
So in 2018, Shane Dawson, who was already very well known for a long time, went from being like an A-list YouTuber to an A++ list YouTuber.
Yeah, Shane's
I would
insane.
say last year he became the most important person on YouTube.
1000%.
Did that change him in any way?
No, it's so weird. I saw him last Friday night. I literally reached out to him.
They comforted you. I watched that in a video.
Yeah, it was the
You stayed up till 4 a.m.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I always think Shane's so busy, so I'm always like, I don't want to bother him. You know what I mean? But, you know, that was the day I started, like, therapy and stuff, and that was, like, 2 days after, like, my meltdown and all this stuff. So
Wait, that video, that was the first time you started therapy?
Well, with this new one.
Okay.
I've been going, but with a different therapist that I dropped because very judgmental. But, like, this new one. So that was the first day I started with this new one who gave me instead of being like, here's pills, you should take these, and these, he's like, here's these things, and socializing was one. He goes, I swear you will feel so much better if you just socialize and reach out to people. So that Friday night, I was feeling really low, and I was like texting, and I texted Shane thinking like, he's so busy, like, you know, he's like filming the docuseries now and editing, and he's like it's responded to me and was like, yeah, come over. And so like he's like, and still that same person, and even through all this drama and stuff like that, he's still like the best. Like, will take time to like talk to me about it. Because I'm like, what should I do? Should I just disappear? Like, you know what I mean? And I never ask him for stuff like that, but this has been crazy, the amount of hate for such a minor scandal, as opposed to like my Trump one saying like, I don't like immigrants or whatever stupid shit came out of my mouth. That's way bigger, and that blew over within like 3 days.
Well, what happened is there was somebody who made a video, and it was a well-made video, so I think that's why, you know, it started getting...
Yeah.
Does Shane go out? Does he ever like do normal things? Or does he always stay home? I kind of have, I feel like that's who I am. I like never go out. And when I do, it's to do kids stuff.
I feel like
that's my excuse though. I've got 3 kids.
Yeah. I feel like you guys are like a lot alike. I don't know.
I gotta meet him. I've never met him.
You really?
You need to facilitate this.
He's so busy, man. I don't even know. I'm like...
He's got no time for me.
Yeah, maybe. I feel like he does love you. I remember.
Well, I did his podcast ages ago.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he doesn't even have that podcast anymore.
Yeah, no, I don't really know, because honestly, like, we weren't as like close. I didn't see him like all the time. So now I'm just like starting to reach out, like knowing that like, you know, we're still cool. You just never know. You're like, oh, they're busy and they have their own life. But
I love, you know, now that I'm doing what I do, going on 15 years now, and it's wild that I'm still here. And before there was a Tana Mongeau, there was you. Even though you say she's more popular than you now, you know, like James Charles is more popular than me now, but I've seen that happen. They come and they go.
True.
I've got staying power. You've got staying power. Why do you think you have staying power?
Oh God, I don't know. I hate this question. I honestly have no idea, because I feel like my videos are like very mediocre. I don't really do. I don't feel like I evolve. I'm not an evolving YouTuber, so I really have no idea. I really don't. I have no idea. I'm very not good with that. I'm very not self-aware in that sense, because I'm like, I don't know.
What makes you truly happy?
Just like being in love.
That's the first thing that came to your mind. Being in love makes you happy. Wow, I thought you were gonna say. I didn't know what you were gonna say actually. Like, wow, that's a wild answer. Being in love makes. Were you in love with Jason?
Of course. I would have deleted my YouTube channel, Patreon. I would have deleted everything. Like, if you would have asked, I 100% would have. I don't have kids either, so I do get that aspect. But like, I could not care less about money. I'd be like.
And do you think he was in love with you?
I don't know. I feel like it, but then, you know, then you start like overthinking, so I try not to think about it. I'm like, I just think about it.
Did you ever think he was using you? Because before he started dating you, you had more relevance than him and followers and everything.
Right. No, I never got that. Maybe, you know, at the beginning, I feel like, yeah, you like start dating someone because we like our first date was on camera. You know what I mean? But obviously he went above and beyond, especially these past 3 months when we were broken up, like talking to me like day in, day out for hours a day. Like, you didn't have to do that. You know what I mean? So I think so.
Do you think there's any possibility you would get back together with him? No.
Bridges are burned from as far as if it was just Jason and like no outside thing, maybe. But I know, like, just with all this, people are like, hell no. You know what I mean? I mean, especially like, you know, he has some judgmental people around him. So saying she was 5150, do you know what I mean? Like, and even my Patreon, that's why people didn't like me in his life, because she has Patreon, which I get if you don't like nudity. And then okay, so and now that I've been 5150, they're definitely like no. Which is, it's fine.
I wish I could just not even interview him on camera, but I would love to just pick your manager's brain. Well, especially because he also reps Tana. Like, does he have conversations with you after you put? First of all, I would imagine you run nothing by him before you upload a video,
I was
right?
like, should I do this interview with Perez? And he was just like, I don't know. He was like a little unsure about it. He's like, I don't know, maybe not.
But I mean, like your own personal videos, like.
Oh no.
You run nothing by him. And then when he sees or learns something in a video, does he call you up and be like, why? Like that 5150 thing, you didn't have to share that.
Right.
Why did you?
It felt freeing. It felt good to get off my chest. I felt like it was like I was eating me alive that I had this and like someone was going to find out and use it against me. People always send me emails, I know about this and I'm going to use it.
Really?
So that's why I say everything, like being a hooker, all this stuff. I'm like, people always use that against me. I'm going to say that you escorted and like all this stuff. And so I just say it myself. You know, and people were holding that over my head. A couple people knew where I was and stuff. And they're like, I have, you know, the receipts that you were at this mental hospital and stuff. And they're like, I'm going to expose it. And I was so scared of that. And then I was like, it's like freeing. Kind of like the breakup thing.
So somebody actually messaged you, they saw you at the hospital or about that 5150?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they saw me like leaving. And then they also knew that someone knew
and
I
they
was
were
there.
threatening you?
Yeah, they just sent me emails.
Wow.
That's
kind of flattering. You gotta look at it like it's flattering. Like, you are relevant enough that people will do that.
Yeah.
That's my take.
I guess so.
You gotta flip the switch and be thankful. Like I did a video earlier and people were leaving nasty comments and I thank them. I'm like, thank you for the view. I appreciate you. Or I made a comment about suicide and people were so upset and I was like, I'm not sorry. I literally said that earlier today.
Like, you don't have to say sorry if you're not sorry.
No. Well, because I said, I was giving all of my advice on what James Charles could do to rehabilitate his career.
Yeah.
And I said one of them could be when he comes back, he could say, even if it's not true, things were so bad that I was contemplating suicide. Yes, suicide is awful and serious, but saying that would get him sympathy.
Oh my God.
It would.
Jeez, they say I'm problematic. You're so problematic.
I was laying out all the possible scenarios, okay?
Oh my God. That's so awful.
That was freeing for you. So you said that, you shared that. You regret the video with Jason. How much are you working out? Like, are you still working out with that guy?
I haven't been to my trainer because he's kind of far from me. He's really close to Jason's house. So when I would say that at Jason's, I'd go there. But he's kind of far from me, so...
You don't have a new one?
I don't have a new one. I'm going to go back to him. I really like him.
He was training you for free, wasn't he?
No.
For Instagram love. No?
No.
You were always tagging him and stuff.
Yeah, I tag everybody that does my hair and makeup. Adam doesn't do my hair and makeup for free, but I tag him every day.
Did he give you a discount? The trainer dude?
So?
Then why were you tagging him? I'd be like, I'm not going to mention you.
Yeah, I'm appreciative.
Yeah,
I'm appreciative.
That's really nice.
Of course, like I pay like top dollar for like hair, makeup, costumes, all this stuff, and I always tag people. I'm like, oh, I'm appreciative.
You spend a lot of money. What is your primary source of income these days? Is it Patreon?
Mm-hmm.
You make a lot of money on Patreon.
I mean, more than YouTube. YouTube's, nothing.
And Patreon, for those of you who don't know, Trisha posts really racy content on there.
It's not that bad. It's a lot of girls and
Well,
gay
all
guys.
sorts of different things, not just photos and video, even like a podcast.
I have a podcast, yeah.
And that comes out more than once a week, right?
I was trying to do 3 times a week, but now it's like once a week.
Once a week.
Yeah.
And you talk about things inside of you. It's really...
I love talking about that stuff. I love it. And YouTube kind of put a kibosh on it, so I have to like channel it somewhere else, and it's kind of great. It's a win-win.
How many Patreon supporters do you have?
Like 2,500. It fluctuates between 2,500 and 3,000.
And you can make a living doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you... Okay. Because even... are you... I'm sure you're able to, but do you save money?
Now I do. A couple years ago I didn't. A couple years ago I basically
Would just
like
spend
everything.
So now you're saving.
Yes,
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Do you have health insurance?
Yes, of course.
Okay, I don't know. All right, you are a professional then.
Isn't it like illegal not to? I feel like you like.
I don't know. I know a lot of people that don't have health insurance actually.
I need it. For someone who does as much crap to my body as I do, I need to. I'm in the hospital more times than not, so.
You and your manager, is he able to get you brand deals?
Yeah, now. So I have promo. I have a subscription box coming out next
Oh,
week.
I saw this.
Yeah, so he facilitated that, and then he did my tour
What's
for
in the
me.
prescription box?
It's like
there's a prescription subscription. What's in the
I start
subscription?
doing pills each month. Like, here's my RX for the month.
And how can people get it? What's the website or whatnot?
Glitterbitch.com.
Okay, and
Glitterbitch.
what did you curate for them?
It's all glitter products. It's mostly like
Glitter products? That's my idea of hell.
No, it's very specific. It's a very specific person that's going to get. No, people always ask me, like, I have like blinged out chapstick, I have a blinged out phone case, and everyone's like, where do you get this stuff?
Okay, but it's not actual glitter that'll like be making a mess everywhere.
No.
Okay.
It's like we have a popcorn bowl like in this month that's like it pops glitter popcorn. And then we have like,
I like it.
And then we also have like a little purse, like a little transparent purse that says like Glitter Bitch on it. And then we also have like, hair care products from like Nick Chavez. We have like masks, like Glam Glow masks, not Glam Glow the brand, but like similar to that. And then we have like my own brand products. Like we have.
You have your own brands?
Yeah,
Wow.
the Glitter Bitch. Like we have glitter makeup in each month. So we have the first 6 months is like planned out. So.
Oh wow! And it's gonna be once a month?
Every other month.
Every other month.
So
That's
we're the first
awesome.
year. Yeah, so I'm really excited. Like I'm really happy about it. I'm like next month we have like this cool like tumbler. Like we have like 10 products in each box, I think.
From all the content that you make, which is a lot of variety, what makes you happiest? What kind of content makes you the happiest?
Just talking. I love talking. Like I'm so thankful people watch my talking videos, even though you don't watch the full hour. Some people do. I love those.
Yeah, I mean, I watch a lot, but then it's like it depends on when you release it or what else is happening. I might have to fast forward through.
Go to Tati's video.
What was this Hillary Duff thing you just did?
What Dreams Are Made Of? I did a remake, a shot-by-shot remake.
Singing?
Yeah, I did a cover.
And that's gonna be coming out?
Yeah, in 2 weeks, because that's gonna be. I'm going on tour again this summer, and that's gonna be the last song.
Is the tour already announced?
Next week, but we have 14 cities.
14 cities.
Yeah, it's gonna be the heartbreaktour.com when the tickets come out, but that'll be next week when it goes live.
And it'll be kind of similar to what you did on your last tour.
Similar but different. We're bringing dancers, so it's gonna be like a Britney Spears
You're bringing
show.
dancers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow! So you do singing? Do you just talk too, or
I did last year. I think most of this will be singing, and then a Q&A at the end, and then
a Q&A and meet and greet?
Mm-hmm.
How much will your tickets be?
$500. No, I'm kidding. Could you imagine? I think they're like 35.
That's very sensible for just the ticket.
Yeah, and I put on a show. I'm not.
You
like,
know what
just
you
talking.
should do? I just had an idea.
Tell me.
You should have. I mean, if you're going on tour, girls should work. Do the show, and then you should even host your own official after party at a gay club in every city.
Ooh, that's everything.
Yes.
That's actually.
And get paid.
That would be so smart. Yeah.
Duh. I should be your consultant.
I know.
I'm everybody's consultant.
You do. You give the ideas. That's a good. Except we have to travel to the next city usually that night.
Or just get less sleep. Pop more pills. I'm only kidding.
Oh.
I'm only kidding.
So problematic.
I'm only kidding.
You think I'm problematic?
I'm only kidding.
Oh my god.
All right. If you were in like that movie Aladdin and you met a genie and you had 3 wishes, what would your 3 wishes be?
I want to fall in love, get married, have children.
Not a single one of those were work related.
No, I don't care. I literally don't care about money, work, nothing. I don't care about it.
Wow. Well, you don't need a man to have kids.
Yeah, I'm married. See, this gets me in trouble too. Because
I don't have a man. I have 3.
I know. I think you're right. I don't know.
Do you think you would be a good mom?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
1000%.
All right.
Because
I'm sure people doubted me as well, but I'm a freaking awesome dad.
Yeah. No, your kids are like amazing. Like they're really awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really weird about that. I don't know. I don't know. I want to have kids, but also like, I also want to like have love too. So like with Jason, he didn't want kids, and I was kind of
Well,
okay.
he already has 2.
Right, but I was okay not having kids because I was like so in love
kids
with
are
him.
a big responsibility and financial as well. Responsibility.
Well, yeah, but like I was saying, I was so in love with him that I didn't care. I didn't need kids with him. I was like, oh, that's okay. I don't need kids. So I think falling in love and like having commitment is more important.
I really love that. Yeah, not a single work thing. But work-wise, are there any things on your vision board that you would really love to make happen?
Oh, I have the same goal as you. I want to be on Broadway.
I would love to be on, but I want a TV show more than Broadway.
You do?
Broadway can wait. Yes.
Oh, no, I want to be on Broadway. More than anything.
I need a TV show.
What do you want to do? You already have yours with YouTube.
Yeah, I know, but while this is great and I appreciate every single person watching truly deeply, the perfect example, those Queer Eye guys, they went from nothing to now Jonathan Van Ness is selling out Radio City Music Hall on his tour because of Queer Eye.
Right, I see.
Non-traditional media that we are a part of, it has given me everything.
Right.
And I am so blessed and so grateful. But if you're able to get on traditional media, TV takes it to a whole new level. For example, also, and I say this, I struggle with gay men. Most gay men hate me for a variety of reasons. We've talked about this before. I don't need to rehash it. But what I didn't tell you then is, and I know this is a fact, if I was on a hit TV show, my dating life would improve. I would have a dating life.
Would you want that though?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, see, I'm the opposite. I kind of wish I could like take away.
At this point, I'm so dry, Trisha. I have not had sex since February of 2016. That's over 3 years.
By choice?
No!
Oh, really?
Clearly not by choice. I'm gonna hire a hooker soon.
I don't believe that.
Well, I don't really go to bars or clubs.
You have DMs?
Mostly are women sliding into my DMs.
Why don't you try that? Problematic. Me being
I don't
like,
think I'm into that.
Have you
I'm
tried
afraid.
it?
No. You want to try it? No, I don't want to try it. I don't want to try. Oh my god, I don't want to try it.
Why? I've actually been the one for a lot of gay guys, and they're like, "But you know what?" They're usually like, "Nope, gay."
I have no desire or interest or curiosity. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to lick it. I would have sex with a trans guy.
Trans, so like with before surgery, like a transgender before surgery.
Yeah, I would. I actually have watched some female to male trans porn, and I'm really turned on.
I'm really into trans.
Anyway,
I love the, obviously, if they don't have the surgery, I'm into it.
Okay.
Yeah, I really like that.
You like male to female, you mean?
Yeah. Oh, you're saying
Female to male.
Oh.
So they've had their breasts removed, the ones that I've been watching.
Wow. I thought you meant male to female. You like with the...
No, female to male. So they're guys.
Oh, interesting.
They're trans men. Anyways, this is a total tangent.
I like
Broadway. I would love to see you on Broadway.
I can now with my history.
Listen, you can do anything. That's the thing.
Come see me in Wicked, but also see my tits on Trishy Land.
You know, having been in this business for as long as I have, you can never predict what'll happen. Or like even what happened with Tati. She gained 5 million subscribers.
Crazy.
In a week.
It is crazy. That whole thing is crazy.
She gained 5. Anything can set anything off. You might be able to go from here to there tomorrow. I might be able to go from here to there tomorrow. It's this and that. Or even somebody like Jeffree Star, whom I don't like, but I give him credit.
Oh yeah, you did like him last time.
I am very inspired and respect what he's been able to build. Because he went from being a popular MySpacer to fading away to trying to do music and flopping and disappearing, basically. And now he's perhaps the #1 most followed or influential beauty guru on YouTube and selling product as well. So congratulations, good on you.
Well, you know, he blocked me because I did a hater video years ago. But now, literally the nicest person. After unblocking, we even talked about it. The first collab we did, we talked about him blocking me and stuff. And because I was jumping on that train during all the drama, and he's literally the nicest person. And I am not a big YouTuber. I am not Tana. I'm not Shane. You know what I mean? I don't get.
You're Trisha Paytas.
I don't pull views, so he has no reason to be nice to me. You know what I mean? And he's been so nice, literally. Because I remember we talked about that last time. I'm yeah, I don't really know. He seems like whatever, but I mean, I do believe people change because I know I've changed. I know I had I used to be oh my God, don't ever get abortions. That's so wrong. You're blessed to have a baby. Why would you get an abortion? But now.
And you were saying that, did you really believe that? Or
yeah.
You did?
Oh, 100% believed it when I was little. I was oh my, or not even little, when I was younger, when I was 20. I was because it's hard for me. I don't think I'll be able to have kids. I've had the HCG test where they shoot things up there to see if you're clear, and I'm blocked. I'm blocked in my tubes. So I was that's such a gift. How dare you abort? But now, fast forward to today, I'm just oh my God, do whatever you want. Abort if you need to. If it was an accident, I don't care what it was. Just if you need, so it's I do think people change. I was also homophobic, growing up. I didn't know any gay people, and so when I met a gay person, I was oh my God, I always thought, oh, I'm gonna get an STD if I sit next to a gay person. You know what I mean?
I guess I don't see it with Jeffree Star, but you know what? Maybe you've hung out with him recently.
Yeah, this year, earlier this year.
And you got a good vibe from him?
Great. I always get literally the nicest vibes.
Really?
And not even when we're not recent, maybe in the past, before all this drama happened or something like that. But he would reach out, or even during the my breakup and stuff. He's I just want to make sure you're okay. You're great. Would leave me long voice memos for no reason, not to collab or anything, just be really nice. And he has literally no reason to be. I mean, like I said, he's so big, so it's not
Do you have anything you would like to say to the person watching right now?
I'm sorry if I come across as disingenuous or a bitch, but I mean, I can't. I have to just stay true. I wish I could. I'm sorry if I hurt someone's feelings. I am sorry. I'm not sorry.
So you're saying I'm sorry, Nikocado Avocado? You hurt his feelings.
Yeah, if I hurt your feelings, I'm sorry. But
we got it. We got it. Yes.
I'm sorry you were hurt is not an apology. I'm sorry you were hurt.
I'll take that. I'm sure he'll take it. I'll take it. We got it, ladies and gentlemen. That's a wrap. Thank you for what. She's sorry.
I'm sorry.
You did hurt his feelings.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but at the same time, also
you're not sorry for ghosting him. I acknowledge that.
You can always say no if you make plans with somebody and let's say you feel uncomfortable, or let's just say you don't want to do it because you're not up to it that day. You don't have to, and you're right not to do it. That's it. And but obviously, also you can't also I don't know.
I respect that. I like that you still are standing by not apologizing, ghosting, and for all the reasons said, but you just apologized for hurting his feelings.
Of course I don't want to hurt anyone.
So she apologized to Nikocado Avocado.
I apologize, Nikocado Avocado. I made a cameo for him. Why would I make that if I thought?
Because you charge $150 a cameo.
I decline lots of cameos. People always want to say racist things or something like that.
What?
I
they want you to say racist things?
Someone's even if it's in a cute way, someone will be can you say love you, my whatever, and like have like and where I like obviously I'm gonna decline, or even like someone wanted me to quote like Pulp Fiction and do it, and I like decline those things.
Oh yeah.
But even so, if I thought there was any sort of issue,
how many cameos do you make a day?
Like maybe like 10.
What?
I just paid like $3,000 worth of cameos.
You're
today.
making 10 a day at 100. Damn, I should raise my price.
You told me to get on Cameo.
I know. I should raise my price. I'm only charging $28.99.
I mean, but Cameo takes so much.
25%.
But also, like, honestly, like, also, I just bought a bunch of
10 a
cameos
day.
from people. Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, I spent like $5,000 on cameos today.
To make a video?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You didn't get one from me.
I thought about it. I did think about it, but I didn't know if you hated me. I was like, well, let's see how today goes.
Why the hell did I invite you over? I don't hate you.
I know. Yeah, I really love you. I don't know why.
I love
your
you
videos.
too. Even though I can acknowledge you're problematic, to me that's part of the charm.
So are you.
I'm not that problematic.
Said, just take more pills and stay up and go to those cake.
I was joking.
Okay.
I wasn't serious.
I'll overdose tomorrow and you're blamed for it.
No,
Well,
that was a joke. That was a straight up joke.
Apologize.
All right. Well, I guess my message to anybody watching this from me is you're awesome. Even the haters. I believe that. I mean, 15 years and I'm still here. God bless. And you know what? And I said this in my Paper Magazine interview a few months ago. I will always have a career because I'm Perez Hilton.
Love that.
And Trisha Paytas will always have a career. Have you ever thought about doing porn?
I would love to, but I couldn't.
Why not? You're do almost everything else.
I would have to do like a sex tape. I couldn't do porn.
Why not?
I was.
You should do pay-per-view porn. Like charge a lot for it.
I would have to do it with someone I'm in love with. I can't have casual sex anymore. Like I honestly can't. Like I'm so warped now that I have to be like in love with the person. I want to go out and just like. Bang.
You could just do masturbation porn, solo jerk off
I'd love to
porn.
do that too. But I think once you cross that line, you're like gone. Like.
Look at Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, but she did a sex tape. Like I would love to do it. I always like, Jason, you want to do a sex tape? Let's do a sex tape. But like, I would do that. But I couldn't. I don't think I could be like a porn star.
All right.
Why would you?
No, I got 3 kids.
Yeah, I'm trying to be like finding someone who wants to like have kids with me, and I can't do it like naturally. So I have to like find someone who really wants them. That will go to like a place, jerk off, get me an in vitro insemination, you know, all that stuff
You can
like
get
that.
a sperm donor.
True.
Options.
Yeah, that's a good point.
What year did you start doing YouTube?
2007 was my first one.
2007.
January 3rd, 2007.
I still look back at those early days. Like, I wonder what happened to this person, that person, that person.
Yeah.
The one that I want to have a YouTube comeback, Lisa Nova. Come back to YouTube, Lisa Nova.
She made a bunch of money with Maker, though.
She
so
did.
Like, bye.
But does that last forever?
Yeah, right. Probably not.
You need to keep working. I don't know.
I don't know. People, yeah, all those YouTubers, they kind of just disappeared.
Well, that's the thing. Well, you know what? Logan Paul and Jake Paul, they will have a long career. You know why? Because they've successfully been able to transition and become mainstream celebrities. The traditional press talks about Jake Paul and Logan Paul. And that's what I attribute my success to. From the very beginning, traditional media was talking about me. And I kept appearing on traditional media. I was on Larry King. I did Fallon. I did
Stern, right?
Jimmy Kimmel. I did Stern. I've done all of these things. If it was not for me being everywhere in the traditional media, I would still not be here.
I agree.
You know, because also that, like, you know, how many followers do you have on Instagram?
Like 2.5.
Yeah. A random bikini girl that just posts bikini photos could have 6 million.
22 million. That one girl who just shows her butt. I mean, I follow her. She has 22 million.
But that, at the end of the day, that means nothing.
Right.
In the long run. And that will stop. Because the engagement will go down. The ability to convert to swipe ups will go down. My one advice to you is, and it'll happen or it won't happen organically, don't even premeditate it. Evolution is a good thing, and changing and growing and showing to people different sides of you, or just full on shaving your head and having like a real meltdown. I'm only joking too.
Can I tell you though, like, you always do this. Last time, like, you should go on Somebody Big Brother. I already am. You're like, you should shave your head. I'm gonna do that for my next music video.
Are you really?
I have no hair anyways. My hair's so like broken at the top. I'm gonna shave it off. I want to 100%. I want to do like a really cool like music video and like shave it off.
I love that.
Like but now
that would get attention.
Yeah, for sure. We love attention. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I do love attention, but
Me
also.
too.
I know, you really do.
I got a purple beard.
Yeah, I know the beard. And you know what? I actually wrote a lyric about you in my new song. I have a song coming out, and I have your name in it.
Oh my God.
I love you. Are iconic. I mean, I'm always like, oh,
I
that's
am.
Perez. I used to like be obsessed because you used to be mean back in the day. You used to like draw.
I was.
Yeah, you were mean, and so I was like, and so was I. So that's what I'm saying. I was like really mean too, and so like I think people change. You change.
Yeah, and I love that you apologized for hurting Nikocado Avocado's feelings.
Of course, I'm not a monster. I like don't want people hurting, but
and that guy, it's a game too, and he used
Of
you,
course.
and he got himself some clout, and he got himself some views, and everybody wins. Everybody wins. My advice to any young person watching this, though, go to college.
yeah.
Go to college, because the Trisha Paytases and the David Dobriks and the Perez Hiltons, it happens, it can happen, but they're the exception, okay? A lot of people doing YouTube, even me, like I don't even make that much money on YouTube.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. YouTube's hard now.
Yeah,
I don't
like
know.
do YouTube, but also go to college, kids, okay?
1,000%.
Stay in school for mom and dad. All right, friends, thanks for watching this nearly hour-long video.
Wow.
If you enjoyed this, you know what to do. Hit the like button, leave a comment, follow, subscribe, share. Tweet this to all the drama channels. Tweet it to everybody.
Oh my God.
Get clips of
No.
it. Make us go viral.
No.
Make memes of us. I want to see GIFs. Do it all. Love ya. Mwah.